My name is Dara, and I'm coming to you from bullyinghurts2012, found on Facebook.com. This is video number 15. I'm happy today, and I will tell you why. This morning when I got up, I prayed that not only would I receive God's blessings on my life, but I also prayed that I would be a blessing to somebody else. After I got back from doing things this morning and afternoon, I saw I had a message on my Bullying Hurts page. And it was from somebody from a Stop Bullying website who said that I was a blessing to them and I was an encouraging person to them and that I had wisdom. So, to that, I am blessed because I received that and my heart was just filled with joy, knowing that I'm helping somebody. You know, and that's the whole point of this webpage and all these videos, is to help people. And I am so glad and so thankful that I can bless this person, whoever they are, by my videos, and the fact that they are blessed because of me and I'm blessing them. My prayers were answered, so I was blessed and they were blessed, so it's a good day, right? See, God does provide. He's there for you when you need him. He's always there. You know, being bullied is not something that's fun. It's not something that's easy. But if you are on a Stop Bullying website or coming to my website, my webpage, Bullying Hurts 2012, or watching my YouTube videos on Dara 2012 CT, more than likely you are somebody who's been bullied and you're trying to look for some kind of peace and resolution in your life. And it's a hard thing. It's a hard road. You know, life isn't easy. I'm the first person to tell you that. You know, I had a very tough road. Very tough road. You know, I went through life thinking that nobody loved me. And I'm sure that some of you probably feel the same way. But you know what? There's one person above all that will love you no matter what. And that's God. God loves us. And he's there the minute you ask for him. Say, God, help me. Get me out of this mess. Help to heal my heart. And you know what? He will. It may take some time, but he will. I mean, I'll tell you, these last almost 2.5 years, I've been working with God. I've been studying the Bible, and I've been reading God's Word. I've been writing poetry, and I've been getting closer. And doing that, I was able to get rid of all the junk that had weighed me down for years. Seriously, I mean, I was able to get rid of all my bullying, all those issues from that, everything past that, and I'm in such a good place. I'm a happy woman now, and that's something I never was before. I never was happy. I was always miserable. I was always sad, and I didn't know how to accept love. Well, I learned how to accept love, and God showed me the way. He is love. How can you not love when God is nothing but love? You know, he taught me that if you forgive the people that hurt you, that it helps to heal your heart. Every time you forgive somebody that hurt you, it's like a little weight comes off your heart and it comes off your soul. So, I mean, I know it's really hard, and it took me a long time to do it, and there were some people that hurt me a lot worse than others, and it took me a lot longer to forgive those people. But if you can forgive and then forgive yourself for holding on to it, you're starting off wonderfully, let me tell you. So what you do is you say, you know, Joe Schmo was mean to me, and he made a nasty comment about my hair, or, you know, the zit on my cheek, or whatever it is. Not that I have the zit there. See, I got clean skin. Sorry. I just go with the flow on how it comes out. Unscripted here. Okay? But anyway, say Joe Schmo said he didn't like the fact that you had a zit on your face. I don't know. You know, instead of letting it get to you and fester and grow, forgive him. You know what? He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm still beautiful no matter what. I'm beautiful. Come on. Look at me. Look at the inner glow I have. The inner glow. And that's what you need to find. You need to find that again. You know, you got to find that peace that only you could find from inner confidence of yourself. And my peace comes from knowing Jesus Christ. You know, I have to express how good he's been to me, because he totally turned my life around. Now see, and I've said this before, I am not a preacher. I'm not a preacher. I don't know anything about doctrine or theology or any of that stuff. I just know what God's done for me, and God has turned my life around. These last 2.5 years have been life-altering, because I'm no longer in a pit of darkness. I'm not. I'm happy, because happiness comes from within. And I found peace from within, and that came from knowing God. I'm telling you, reading the Bible, you know, people are like, oh yeah, the Bible. Yeah, whatever. Well, you know what? The Bible's alive. It really is. It's God's words. It's alive. And I will tell you something. If you decide to pick up a Bible, let me give you a little piece of advice here. I would start in the book of Matthew. Now, it's a New Testament book. It's from one of the apostles. But I suggest that you read the whole thing through. Not just what's in red, the whole thing. Because I had a friend of mine tell me that when she was a teenager, all she did was read the words in red, and she felt like she was condemned. And, well, the words in red are words from Jesus, okay? But you can't read just the words from Jesus, because then everything is taken out of context. And you got to read the whole story. So if you do decide to pick up a Bible, I love the Psalms. Psalms is something I will highly suggest you read, because it's very, very soothing and healing. But if you want to learn more about Jesus, I would pick up the Bible and I would read the book of Matthew as your first book. And you go, you know, if you went to a church, most people would say, read the book of John. No, read the book of Matthew. Because Matthew's very down to earth. John, he's very much into himself. And it may turn you off. And you don't want to be turned off, right? You want to find out the truth. And the truth is that God's a living God. You know, he's there. He changed my life for the better. And he can change yours too. Now, again, I'm not here to preach the gospel, because I don't know it unless I look at it and read it to you as I'm doing it. All I want to do is give you positive ideas, okay? Positive tips for your life. You know, find the beauty within you. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and see what you like when you look in the mirror. And I want you to concentrate on that. And I want you to repeat out loud what you find beautiful about yourself. See, me, I think I've got gorgeous eyes. So I will look in the mirror and say, you know, Dara, your eyes are beautiful. Your eyes are beautiful. And I would keep saying that until I believed that my eyes were beautiful. And when I finally believed that my eyes are beautiful, I would look in the mirror and say, you know what? Well, I got a nice smile. Oh, that's good. I got a nice smile. So then you start going on and say, hey, you know what? I got beautiful eyes and I got a nice smile. And you keep saying it and you keep saying it and you keep saying it until you believe it. And once you believe it, it's all good. Because then you start to see how wonderful you really are. See, I will tell you right now, and this is the voice of experience talking. A bully wants to beat you down, okay? They pick on you because they think that you are less than what they are. Now, if you walk around and you have confidence in yourself, those bullies are going to stop. Because what happens is, the minute you stand up for yourself, the bully thinks, you know what? They're not as weak as I thought they were, and it's time to move on to somebody who's weak. Because I want somebody I can beat down to make myself feel better. And this person feels good about themselves, so, you know, I'm going to move on because they feel good about themselves and I can't do anything to destroy that. So, again, the key is finding something good about yourself, start repeating it, start believing it. And then the other thing too is forgiveness. I'm telling you, as hard as it is, forgiveness is the key. If you can forgive, I'm telling you, it's like a weight coming off of your heart. It's like, I don't know how to describe it other than it's like a weight. Like, my heart was so dark and so black for so long. I was dead inside, okay, from everything. Not just being bullied, but from my life afterwards, because I made all these terrible choices and I was miserable. But as soon as I started to forgive, it was like, you know those, like the coladas? They're this gold thing that encases your heart, okay? So it's like this gold being chipped away and little pieces of it being moved. And next thing you know, you can actually see the beating heart. And you can see it starting to come alive. And when I forgave everybody that I knew to forgive is when I found peace. And that's when I found happiness. And that's what I want for you. I want you to find peace and I want you to find happiness. You know, nobody should have to live the kind of life I led. And if I can help you to prevent going through half of what I did in my life, then I did my job. And this isn't even a job. I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm just doing this because I feel compelled to help you. I want to help you. I want you to succeed in life. And I want you to be happy in life. I want you to find freedom. I don't want you to be miserable like I was. You gotta find that peace and happiness, man. You know, find the joy. Find the inner peace. Find the inner strength. God is so good, and He blesses us. He blesses us. All you have to do is just ask and receive it. Trust in Him and believe it. I'm telling you, Psalms has some great stuff in it, and it talks about how God is by our side. And you know what? And He'll give us beauty for our ashes, which means He's going to give us double for our trouble. So all the bad is going to be replaced for good. And then we can turn around and be a blessing to somebody else. And you know what? Who knows? We might even be able to bless our bullies. Wouldn't that be a kick in the pants, huh? Well, I really hope you get my message. I really hope that somehow this is a blessing to you. And I hope you find a way to find peace with yourself and learn to love yourself and see your own beauty, because you are worth it. God doesn't create junk. He doesn't. God only creates beautiful things. And you have to remember that. You're a creation made by God. And you're beautiful. And He loves you. And if you choose to believe in Him, He'll protect you too. So, with that said, this is Dara for Bullying Hurts 2012, found on Facebook.com, and this is video number 15. Have a blessed day. God bless you.